Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies now have a swagger about them, and they don't mind doing a little jawing. If they ruffle some feathers along the way, Jaren Jackson Jr. said, "It's nothing new to us. We don't care. If they get mad, great. If they don't, that's fine too. We're going to have fun regardless. We're going to keep talking." Guys, they're going to keep playing as well.
You're right. And they play well. David, thanks. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Mr. Incredible is out there with Garbage Man. Then it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Hall in at the 4. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop it.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Brooks. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Mr. Perfect, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Morant kicks to Bane. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Hall. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Garbage Man. Here's Mr. Perfect. Another shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with the ball.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Morant. Lets it go from the wing. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Now here's Brooks. He's tightly guarded. The shot comes out. Duarte passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Mr. Perfect. Free throw line jump shot, and he comes up with the deuce. Mr. Perfect's got his second basket of the game. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Here's Duarte, following the basket by John Morant. Driving in. Mr. Clutch, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Morant throws it down.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Conchar comes in for Dylan Brooks. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. .151 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Z. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The bodyguard passes to Flash. Foster. Here's Flash. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Fades away. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Foster, and he banks in the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on it.
There's the pass to Concho. Jackson with the screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Aldama with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Passes it to Aldama. Kicks it to Jackson. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
This team leads on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Bulls leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so here's Memphis, trailing by 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Tillman into the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Morant. That's tipped. DeRozan against Bain. Flash passes to Mr. Perfect. Outside, Bain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
That free throw, no good. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that it's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Here's Mr. Perfect to the left wing. Here's Garbage Man. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Hall's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
Oh, the D completely lost track of the shooter there. He turns the miss into 2 points.
Here's Morant. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Garbage man, the pass to Hall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain, no good. Bulls leading by 8. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Garbage Man. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Out to Morant. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Bain for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
to the inside. Garbage man.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago. Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Tillman. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Williams, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And the Bulls making a change also. Z's checked in for Mr. Perfect. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Jones looking for an opening from the baseline. And the shot is long. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Hall, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Outside, Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Duarte. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to the right wing. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Right side, Jones. From 13, that one off the back iron and out. Here's Hall. Now the pass to Duarte. Here is Garbage Man. Misses the 3. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Williams to the right side. Pass to Jones. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Aldama can't hit. Here's Hall. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Garbage Man.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Mr. Perfect, Mr. Clutch out there with the eraser. And it's Garbage Man, and it's Duarte in at the point.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Tillman grabs the miss. Morant outside. From deep, Brooks. Unable to get that one. The Bulls leading by 5. Throws it up high.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Tillman, the layup off target.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here is Garbage Man. He has 6. Steps back and shoots. Good on the shot. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead. Hey, Greg, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Mr. Perfect, and there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Foster's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Flash comes in for the eraser. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Garbage Man. And the bodyguards subbed in for Mr. Incredible. Now here's Morant. He's got 7, and that one drops.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Pass to Flash. Bain against DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. Good on both.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game has continued to age like fine wine.
Now here's Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Can't hit from 12. Bulls leading by 9. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the Bulls get it back.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Konchar's checked in for Tillman. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Z's checked in for the Bulls. .115 left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
That's good from Foster.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
He doesn't get the second one. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Conchar, the pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no one around him. Oh, good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so here's Memphis. The Bulls getting the bucket. 12 seconds left in the third. Inside. In transition, here come the Bulls. That one falls. Foster's got 8 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls leading by 19. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant scanning the floor. Bain with the screen on Foster. And it's Morant missing. And for the Bulls, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Takes a 3. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
To the paint, here's Bain.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Now here's DeRozan. Foster is screen on Bain. The second chance effort. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Hall's checked in for Flash. Garbage Man comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mr. Incredible in for the bodyguard. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Morant. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Foster's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here is Garbage Man, guarded by Bain. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. With some arc. Here's Tillman. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. Now here's Morant. Drills it from outside.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
RJ passes to Garbage Man. Banked in off the glass.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Morant. He gets it in there.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And there's the pass to Garbage Man. Poked away. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Clutch.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here is Garbage Man, guarded by Morant. Here's Garbage Man. He goes up again. Foster, that's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Tillman passes to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And he's good on the second. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's the bodyguard. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, be